Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your reading for July 2026. Sorry about my voice, I'm just getting over a sickness here, so that's why I sound a little bit stuffy, and the readings are a tiny bit late, but we're just trying to get them done here for you. I want you to get your information for the month of July, so here we are. How I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here, I'll move on to traditional tarot, and then back to Oracle at the end. If I stop at any moment, it's just because I'm trying to feel the energy that I'm feeling, so I appreciate your patience there. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. It's just really helpful to kind of get my channel moving here, so I appreciate that. If it doesn't, then just, find another tarot reader on here that you connect with more. There's tons of great ones on YouTube, okay? Just waiting for an Angel Oracle to drop here, and then we'll begin. Ooh. You got manifestation. And I'll read that for you. Your message. Manifestation is the ability to bring our thoughts, dreams, and intentions into reality. The spiritual law of manifestation helps us create, from the depths within, energy and experience that lead us towards greater fulfillment and purpose. You are blessed to receive this card today, for it encourages you to recognize your power. You are the master of manifestation, and whenever you focus on something, with loving thoughts and the best intentions, you bring that dream into reality. If you're working on bringing something to fruition at this time, whether that be a project, opportunity, or even a miracle, this card will let you know that it's unfolding before your eyes. It's very important to stay elevated at this time and focus on positive energy, blessings, and positive events happening around you, as you are magnetizing even more blessings into your world. You are one with the universe at this time and have the ability to manifest incredible experiences and opportunity. You'll be encouraged to understand that any opportunity arising will allow you to step up and move forward in your life. Your energy is aligned with pure potential, and it's important to know that everything you focus on now is going to grow, adapt, and expand in line with your energy field. Your angels are encouraging you to be open and receptive, as the universe is offering you guidance, abundance, support, and healing that you require based on your current situation. Recognize that the incredible gifts and supports that are available to you now, and the power of the universe is within you. I got chills. I got chills from that, okay? I have to say here, Aquarius. Ooh, feels good. But let me pull some cards here for you, and we'll kind of see what this month is all about. Okay. Let me just feel this energy for you, Aquarius. There's energy of softening here for you. Yeah, sorry, I'm just feeling, I don't know why I'm really upset, but I'm just feeling this energy kind of in my heart space here, and it's actually, bringing me to tears a little bit, because it just feels, I can just feel the energy in the heart space right now. And it just feels like you're holding on to a lot, to be honest. I have the Queen of Cups here in the main energy. and it's in the reversed. It means we're really kind of pressing down our emotions here. Maybe there's a lot you're feeling, but you were kind of suppressing it. You were kind of, pushing it down instead of allowing it to come out, because maybe you just want to feel like, I don't know, no, I'm strong, I'm okay, I can do this. But really release that energy here, because it really feels like it's staying stuck. This is also like, I always see the Queen of Cups as a mother and a newborn baby, right? It's kind of like this energy of holding this newborn baby, giving it all the love, all the care, all the attention that it needs here. It doesn't matter if it's crying, you're trying to soothe that child, right? You're not saying, stop crying to this child. You're saying, it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Things will be all right. And it feels like you need to kind of be in that energy more this month of July. It means you need to kind of find that way to kind of soothe that, to soothe yourself here, to bring that love to yourself, to that care to yourself, because it feels like there might be a relationship here where you might be feeling like it's not really emotionally fulfilling here for you, or it was emotionally fulfilling. This might be an ex situation. I do have the Two of Cups in the reverse and the Lover's card in reverse. So there is a pairing here that you might be kind of walking away from. But you are going to be victorious kind of in this situation with this Six of Wands. I feel like there is this, victory here for you, or something to celebrate. So even though we are suppressing that energy or feeling that energy, it just feels like, there will be more to celebrate. We just kind of got to stop trying to control the outcome of everything here, okay? Because I do have the Justice card coming out. It's coming out sideways, Libra energy. So it means it can go either way here for you. In the upright, this is all kind of legal battles. This might be, contracts, papers, signing things. It could be marriage, but it means like legal things will kind of go in your favor. When it's in the reverse here, it just means we feel things are a bit unjust. This is like breaking of contracts. This is maybe a situation in law not really going the way that we want it to. But the fact that it is coming out sideways, it feels like energy can go either way for you here, or we're making kind of a choice. So it's like, we're going to move towards more fairness, or we're going to move to more balance, or we're going to move in the opposite, where we're just like, it's kind of like, okay, full release, full breaking of contracts here for a specific relationship or a specific thing. So some of you might be breaking contracts, breaking, maybe relationships here as well. Maybe this is business contracts here for yourself. But the Emperor in reverse is just saying there's too much control happening. It's like we're over controlling the situation, or maybe over controlling that person here, Aquarius. So I'll just put that out there. It's just a need to kind of step back, because we're overly trying to control everything. Because if it feels like in our control, we don't have to feel, right, the negative emotions. We don't have to feel the things, that make us not feel good, or not make us feel, in control of our own destiny, because that stuff can be scary, right? When we're just like, I'm feeling this is out of my grip. That might be a comfort zone for you here, Aquarius. So just allow yourself to take your hands off the rein and just let things be here, be as they will kind of come, because I feel like you'll be a lot more victorious if you're also feeling in your own energy, and you're also kind of making sure your emotional stability is good here. I'm just going to put that out there. Just make sure your emotions, make sure your value of yourself, your wish fulfillment here is in a good place, because I feel like with this kind of, whatever, moving away from whatever relationship or partnership this is for you with this Two of Cups and the Lovers in reverse, it's just causing us not to feel emotionally fulfilled without that. So what are we going to do to fill our own cup? What are we here to feel like, emotionally I'm good. Yes, I'm going through this. I understand that I'm going through a hard time, but I'm soothing myself. I'm caring for myself. I'm getting the rest I need. I'm making sure that if I need downtime, I'm going to have it here, okay? Because it feels like with this Nine of Cups in reverse, it can be easy to move to certain vices or things because we are very emotionally irregulated. We're not feeling emotionally stable. So you might turn to some vices. Maybe this is food. Maybe this is over shopping. Maybe this is pushing yourself too hard. Take more care of yourself this month. You have the Four of Swords here. It's Four of Swords, which is all about meditation, relaxation, contemplation. So take some time out to relax here, to center yourself, because you're going to be a lot more productive if you are connecting with your emotions and not running away from your emotions in this month, okay? I do have the King of Wands here in the reversed, and this energy is when we're in a place of burnout, we're in a place of, exhaustion, we're in this place of feeling creatively stifled, or just not feeling our, having that push or that energy to do things here, we can maybe turn to anger. And maybe this is what this kind of suppressing of emotion is turning into anger for you. So just take a look at that here. Make sure you are being in your best energy to create, to make new things, to be at the most level-headed as you can be in this month, okay? Because I do have the manifestation card coming out here, the Magician. You also have manifestation here. You want to be in the right energy to bring the right things into your life here. So don't get bogged down by, trying to suffocate these emotions, because I just feel like they're trying to help to kind of rid yourself from that energy, so you have more space to bring in these kind of manifestations for yourself. You have 2 cards of manifestation. Now is the time to create, and we want to be in the energy that we can create with this King of Wands in reverse. So loosen the reins a little bit, allow things to work. Be in that kind of artist energy here for yourself, okay? I have the 7 of Swords here, which is this stealing energy, this thieving, this taking energy. And also I have the 8 of Pentacles here, which is hard work. And it just kind of feels like maybe for you, work is kind of taking a little bit away from what you can kind of manifest, or your energy right now. Maybe that's kind of what you're really focusing on. You're like, work. It's actually taking away from things here. It's taking away from energy to just be in the right space to kind of manifest and bring in things with ease instead of forcing, right? It's like, it's funny because the Libra energy this month was force, but yours is actually not. Yours is actually to make sure I'm emotionally good, and things will just naturally come towards me here, because you're just like work. And I feel like that's actually taking from you, because you're kind of disconnecting from yourself. But this 4 of Wands here is kind of leaving a home situation behind, moving away from home. Again, this kid is a card of separation here as well, but you are kind of leaving a home state behind. Maybe some of you are selling a house, maybe some of you are getting divorced, maybe some of you are getting separation, breaking off an engagement, things like that. Maybe you're in a space now and you're kind of leaving that space. But let me just see. Interesting. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Maybe you're like thinking about it. Maybe you're thinking if it's the right move for you. Because I do have the 4 of Pentacles coming out sideways, which just means you're making a choice here, whether to hold on to something or let go of something. So maybe some of you are questioning of selling a house, or questioning of moving away in general. I do have the King of Cups here. What's this King of Cups about? Yeah, emotionally. Yeah. There is some energy of kind of travel or moving. Maybe you feel like you'll be a lot more emotionally balanced somewhere else with this kind of King of Cups energy, because this King of Cups is all about balancing emotions. I see the King of Cups as like a master of their emotions, but that doesn't mean they're a master because they always feel good. It doesn't mean they're a master because they always in the right energy and nothing. They can never feel any kind of the negative emotions. They can never feel like hurt, pain, sadness, anger, worry, fear. They take all of it. They take both sides of it. They take when I'm feeling really, really good. I know that doesn't mean that, pain's not coming in the future. They see it as a cycle, and they see it as kind of balance here. But some of you might need to kind of get away a little bit with this 9 of Swords, travel, just to kind of clear your energy, clear your emotions here, and find a little bit of emotional balance. So some of you that's travel, some of you that's just kind of moving away to a new city. It will bring you a lot more of emotional clarity, a lot more of emotional happiness. Maybe some of you are kind of going on like an eat, pray, love travel moment here too, just so you can kind of balance out some of your energy. But it just kind of feels like that will be beneficial for you. You have this 10 of Pentacles in the reverse here, which is maybe something you thought was going to be your happy ending, or you thought was going to be your end goal. Is not really coming out that way with this 10 of Pentacles. It feels like what you envisioned your path would be is not really what it's shaping up to be here for yourself. And I feel like that's kind of weighing down on you here a little bit, of Aquarius, because we have this Page of Swords moment. It means we're kind of holding back conversation. And it feels like this kind of emotional conversation or heartfelt conversation we want to have with this Page of Cups. So it feels like there's a space of you want to talk it out with maybe a specific person, but you're not being able to kind of get there. And it just feels like kind of really sad for you here. Like it just kind of feels like this energy of, I want to have this conversation of how I kind of feel, almost like it feels like I'm maybe betrayed, or feels there's something you want to say, but it just feels like you're kind of holding back to say that here. And maybe that's some of this kind of emotion that you might be suppressing here, Aquarius, with yourself. But I feel like if it's on your heart and the other person is open to talking or receptive to talking here, how you truly feel might be really, really important, okay? You have don't let your past hold you back. And I feel like that's within our emotions here. You know, these past emotions, these past feelings, how we did things before. It's time to kind of evolve. It's time to reconnect with ourselves here, because I feel like when you kind of reconnect, Aquarius, that's when your kind of true feelings will come out, or you'll be able to process that kind of emotion. You have infinite blessings, 17, and I'll read that for you. Open your heart, your reality, to the immeasurable gifts of nature. Loving energy is surrounding you. Love of the highest level is being showered onto you in your life, right? This kind of love energy with this Queen and this King of Cups here. Count your blessings, like it said in the manifestation card, and remember that love is all around you. That's trying to move you out of this space of this kind of King of Wands in reverse, moving the space of anger, right? Notice these miracles and blessings as they show up in unexpected ways, but always at the most auspicious times. Your life may not be exactly what you anticipated, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, but be sure to look for those miracles. And I feel like when you're noticing that love, maybe not from this kind of lover's energy or this coupling energy here, that's when things start to kind of refill. Your cup becomes refilled in your life. So July for you is kind of all about opening up that emotional energy for yourself here, moving to a space where you can kind of find that emotional balance while you're kind of working through all of this, while you're kind of working through these contracts, and just letting go of the reins a little bit more, and stop trying to kind of control the situation here, Aquarius.